And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. Hi, folks. John Schaumby alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Smith. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
All right, ready to get underway. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And that's how this series begins.
First pitch, 640.
0-1 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air, right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Smith in his second season, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand has to hurry. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting third.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jake Fraley, the next to hit. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Peters takes it in for the out. Two away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Quick toss to first. Simpson back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man on second, two down. Swinging a foul straight back.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Stays alive. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Kyle Teal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning, no score.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He wastes no time on this one. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. One away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now Richie Palacios. Rip, but it curls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Mullins headed home. In comes the run from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So digging in, Taylor Walls. Hit on the ground to the right side. Murakami takes it to the bag, 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy
So the
Diaz.
Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's to third, but it kicks foul. In the air to left center, Antonacci under this one. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's been successful finding ways to get on base, and that's not easy for rookies to do. His career is off to a good start. That's what you want to see from one of your top prospects. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one fouled off. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time.
Batting 5th, designated hitter, Andrew
Benintendi up here. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
And that misses. Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Bunted back towards the pitcher. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, Boog. Hasn't gotten it done yet today, but plenty of ABs left in this one.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center field. Grichuk on his way over. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman Junior Caminero.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a base hit on a line. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Cedric Mullins. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. The 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Hey! And that's a strikeout looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tristan Peters, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one's in there. 0-2.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Aranda takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Fielder, number 17.
2 outs, base is empty. Sam Antonacci will hit next.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Across the letters at 99.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball here on the south side. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out. Runner at second. Taylor Walls now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Man at second. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Peters settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. He's 2 for 2. Here goes the runner. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here on the south side, bottom 4, Chase Mydraw steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Mydraw.
On the ground, out to short. Walls throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one.
Inside.
Nice grab to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Colson Monk. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. We've played 4. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida.
Yeah, I'm in the city going cray cray. Send an egg of food like it's play day.
Back at right field. All set for the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Out towards right center field. Grichuk coming on, and there's one away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
At the plate, Jake Fraley.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
In the air out towards right center. Peters, long run on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's two away.
Tampa Bay, first baseman
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
This one popped up. Caminero. And there's one away.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Miguel Vargas digs in now. Fly to right his first time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. The Rays leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils a 2-strike pitch and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Randall Grichuk now struck out looking his first time.
Randall Grichuk.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Strikes him out with 100. Down in order go the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1.
I'm a star like a big dipper. Keep it up, honey, with you ain't nobody realer. 7-figure father figure laughing to the bank like laughing to the.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jordan Hicks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gilbert getting loose as well. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. 1 for 2. Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa
And now the
Bay,
catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Quick move to first. Mullins back on a dive. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Peters settles under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Richie Palacios.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Now a quick throw to first. Mullins dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. That ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17.
Here's the left fielder, Sam Antonacci. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
My draw in the box again. takes a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. The switch hitter batting right. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Move to second. Walls back in on a dive. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Montgomery on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Drops one down in front of the plate. And it goes just foul. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jake Fraley.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Johnny DeLuca looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. DeLuca in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Man at second. And the sweeper misses. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The count 2-1. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Runner takes off, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And there's a ball. Jonathan Aranda next to bat for Tampa. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox 1. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the Show, Florida.
I don't talk, life of a boss. They don't check, slip costs. Hey, yo, girl, when I'm flop, so I can't be at fault. Hey, the eye, so they try, but I can't.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Hey! Popped up. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. And takes low for ball 1. On the ground to the left. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Benintendi to the plate. Nope.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman,
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
now pitching for
Craig Kimbrell into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That misses. Ball one. right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Whoa, that's down. The White Sox with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here on the south side, we go to the 8th. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada, zip, zero.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tyler Gilbert is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout and will be back with a new pitcher. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jonathan Cannon. He's into the game with the bases empty. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back at right field, bottom of the 8th, Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. Oh, one. Fouled off down the right side. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's the center fielder, Tristan Peters. Ripped to first, caught. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Now batting, left fielder, number
Sam
17.
Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Craig Kimbrell out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they
Tampa
turn to
Bay,
the lefty in this spot,
61.
Ian Seymour.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, they'll probably hand it off.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Shy Sox held in check here. They trail it here 4-2.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shattered like ceilings.
Here on the south side, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sean Newcomb up and loosening in the pen. Schultz warming up as well. The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Taylor Walls will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And now the DH, Yandy Diaz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chandler Simpson. Here's a high chopper. My draw. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the Show, Florida.
Now pitching for Tampa
We're back,
Bay.
and on the mound is the closer, Brian Baker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. Strike 1. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the White Sox. Catcher,
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Montgomery batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Mullins gets under it. Makes the grab. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Baker is just 1 strike away, and they'll do it again. Got it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was mama didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of, we was so.
Back out
outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and he still gon' hate. Say fake, see make me fake. How you know what to take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick. Yo, my don't up the click. My dog like pit finna raise no quit. This good as it get. Bring the hood to event. Still need 10 on the whip. Don't run, don't trip by the. I ain't never pay rent on. Been for the bread and it. Let's do it. The broad dumb thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, round my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them.
I double my figures and figure the wave. Cutting off cats when they think they safe. Saving up, I grew a little rough, but I will not fold, impressing me. So watch my vision, see what I see. T-top cutlass, sitting up decent. Taking my meetings in back of the whip. I know how to hustle, I know how to lift. Featherweights don't talk like this. You in the way, don't walk my script. Run up 100 and duck for the summer. That's how you leverage and leave with a kid. I'm trying to get me a penthouse. Out on the cliff, I can sit out. Call up the mama, she en route. See what attention it took now.
I've been waiting for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like, I'm finna dip. Straight up. I'm just trying to figure out where you at. I told you I was gonna pull up in the next 10 minutes. Hello?
I don't track no lights locked in. Better know my face when I walk in. You a fiend for the been a boss then. I bossed up, put them in the.
Mention my name and it flow better. You bet on me, you a go-getter. We out of town, but they know us. Show up, looking like go up.
Hold up. You know what? It feel like back in a Rover. I told you, ball in your field. If you real, we as tight as your.
Gang outside in the nighttime. Backstage looking like a dope line. We brought the business of gold, man. Showtime. Shut down your city and show out. We back out.
On the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Sean Burke. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go? Yandy Diaz now at the plate.
The designated hitter, number 42, Yandy Diaz.
And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Berg, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, Liam Hicks.
2 down, base is empty. And now Liam Hicks didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And the 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And the Rays take the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Junior Caminero. Homered last night, added another hit as well. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Baseman, number 42, Chase Mydra.
No. You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Murakami at the plate now, and that's strike one. That's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball. Outside low, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one lifted to left and makes the grab. And there are two down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Ball, no.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Right through there for a strike. Montgomery went deep in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And now it's 1-2. Got him. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Here on the south side and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. That misses. Ball one. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That one pushed foul. One, two now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Murakami settles under this one. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Out towards right center field. Peters on the move. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Rays held in check here, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Hit hard, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Now it's going to be Randall Grichuk. And a foul ball. Step off throw to first. Benintendi gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Out to short. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob it with a soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Miguel Vargas swings through it for strike 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Save. He beats it. It's 2-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
This one in the air. Aranda. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Now at the plate, Tristan Peters. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox 1. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's Major League debut. That one fouled off. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz will hit next. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out, runner at second. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 so far. That clips a corner. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air right field. Grichuk on the run. But misjudges this one and it falls. Man at second. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Right side, hard hit. And that's the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and fouls one off. Antonacci with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Up next to the White Sox.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydrock. And the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Murakami, batting with one down, takes a strike. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Antonacci at first, one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 4 and the White Sox 1. Out of the 4th and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Schultz, a left-hander, also throwing. On a line out towards center. What away. Here on the south side. And so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Mullins at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And, you know, that's how you got me. So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Peters drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Solo homer extends the lead. Tampa Bay. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
I know you see the fashion. This that sauce you never could imagine. Just that type of.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
D-Ride.
Strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So up next for Chicago, Randall Grichuk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Man at first, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike. That one found hard the other way. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Siggy. That one almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Rays leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Oh, muscle to center field. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Drew Romo. He's 0 for 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Yep.
Romo, 24 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Up next for the White Sox,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Peter.
Here's the center fielder, Tristan Peters. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. For the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 5-3.
Feeling like I can't lose. Feeling up and down, hesitate. Gotta make a move, make a play.
Now
we're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jordan Hicks. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
No.
Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. Hard hit left side. On to first.
You're out.
And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the inning, Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singing here on Jackie Robinson Day, what comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Digging in, Chase Mydroff. Fouled off left side. The White Sox trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Murakami up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Schultz into the game,
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. He's already homered here in this one. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sean Newcomb getting loose out there. Hudson also throwing. And a big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman,
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake.
So a man aboard now, Jake Fraley. 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3. Back here on the south side. Well, we go bottom 6. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air. One down.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. And that drops in for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Rays leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now Randall Grichuk. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Mullins on his way over. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3. Here on the south side and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Schultz, a tall lefty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2022. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
Hi.
Oh, 1 down. That's out to center field. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 down, bases empty. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3.
If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again.
Back at right field, set for the last half of the 7th. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One up, one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Drew.
And up next for Chicago, Drew Romo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Grove takes over on the mound. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The White Sox down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's going to be Tristan Peters. Right through there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. On the ground to the left. Inning over. Chi Sox held in check here. They're still down 5-3. Back here on the south side, ready to begin the 8th. Yandy Diaz digs in now. This one popped up. Romo gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca, looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. And down on strikes. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Liam Hicks. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Sam Antonacci getting ready to hit.
Sam Antonacci.
Ball, no.
And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Back to the top of the order now. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Yeah.
The Rays up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now here is Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now
we're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Newcomb. Leading off, Jonathan Aranda. Out towards right center field. Grichuk has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next,
so up next, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Cannon, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pitch misses. Ball one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Strike on the inside corner.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here for the Rays, Carson Williams. That one's in there. 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ben Williamson will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Baker.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Richie Palacios comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Grichuk now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute
ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The third baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball, no.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Tying run at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. The White Sox down to their final strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today. So you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
My love, we used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go.